Hello, welcome back. I think we got all the hit coins here. Okay. Street lamps. Wanting tea. Okay. Hello. My dad is the police chief. He knows more than those cops in London, so you better respect me. But you didn't have a hand in that. You had no hand in that at all. There's that mansion again. I keep seeing it everywhere. Seems this black was presented to the station as a gift. I suppose that's not unusual for a police station. I heard the officers take shifts polishing it. It feels as if it's looming over the whole town. It really does loom over the town. Is this the flag for the Miss Valerie Police Department? Flag requires a strong wind for it to flutter proudly. Up close, it looks really faded. Shrubbery, hair clip, very nice. Wasn't meaning to tap that fast, but hey, we got it. One more for your gal. If you could give me one more hint coin. Okay. You can give me a puzzle though. Welcome to the Miss Valerie Police Station. State your business. The chief helps the weak and puts the strong in their place. His third eye sees all, I tell you. Not convinced? Well, look at this. Number 43, Armor Antics. Somebody threw on the suit of armor in the exact same attire they're wearing now and put a dent in the helmet. In the exact same attire? What? Oh, okay. All you need is a close look at the perpetrator to find out who it was. Which of these four lads was it? In the exact same attire. I would guess it's this guy. And put a dent in the helmet. He's got a bump on his head. He's also rubbing his head. The bump on the head's on the wrong side. So that wouldn't work. Whereas, like, maybe he's rubbing that side of his head, so maybe that guy. It's not C. Because he's too short, and I don't think he would fit up here. He's just resting on the legs or something, and he's in there. I think B is too tall. I think it's D.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
Okay. I was like...
No puzzle is without an answer.
Not any tricks or anything here. Okay. Correct, the culprit was D. There's a bump on his head matching the dent in the helmet, but he was hiding it with his hand. Get yelled at, son. And that's how he exposed them. We don't even need to investigate crime scenes anymore. Though I do wonder what happened to the homes that got attacked by the Specter. Okay, we can't go in there. And we didn't click around on this map last time. This exquisite garden positively blooms with its owner's love. The flowers on that shrub smell gorgeous. Look, a butterfly! Hint coin. They've had problems with sinkholes there. Why is this so close to the residential area? To an archaeologist, dig sites have their own unique appeal. 2. Nothing hidden? Nothing? Nothing at all? Okay. Okay, yeah, we can't go to the dig site. Alright, onwards and upwards. He's there again. I don't think that wall will be breaking anytime soon. I imagine they purify the water there. The whole town's water system must rely on this wall. Come on. Ah, okay. I thought we were trying to discourage tourists these days. Specter is making quite a fuss if you hadn't noticed. Good thing I'm on the job. Sure, the Specter business will be over soon. I, for one, can't wait to be able to sleep through the night again. Say, maybe you can help me out. Number 44, Family Portraits. These portraits show 5 generations of the same family. Each generation shares only one particular facial feature with the next generation. The portrait above the Roman numeral 1 is the first in the series. Put the remaining portraits into chronological order. Okay. I think these two. Okay, he's got the eyes. And he's got the eyebrows. And he's got the lips and eyes. Yeah, he's got the nose. And the mouth. Only one particular, so I guess if it's... But all 3 of them have... Hang on, maybe that's the thing. Where, okay. So they've got the mouth. And the eyebrows. I guess the mouth... I don't know how much into play the mouth comes into play, because it's like, yeah, their lips are different here, but it's like... They're all smiling. You know what I mean? So maybe it's just the eyebrows here we're focusing on. And then he's got the dot eyes. And the nose and the mouth. And then if you go... This one. Where it's like... He's got the brows. And then he's got the brows again with the eyes. I don't know. Is that right? Because they're saying that only one particular facial feature with the next generation. Eyes. Eyes to brows. We're gonna try it.
I think this is right.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I'm just not cut out for this.
They would be mortified if they knew you'd mixed up their portraits. Yeah, well, I wasn't the one originally hanging them, okay? Okay. Okay, I think it's the eyes, and then this one it's the nose, and then he passed on the nose and eyes. No, hang on. With these whole 3 nose things. Arrgh. Is it that they only can have one feature? Move the portraits around to compare them all. Look for portraits that share only one single feature with the next. Okay, one single feature. The men in the first and second portrait share the same eyes. Apparently, their big round peepers were a hit with ladies. That just feels like flavor text. That's not. Share the same eyes. Yeah, I was like, one of these two gotta go up there. This is bending my brain. It shouldn't be this difficult. Why is this difficult? The fourth and fifth portrait should have the same eyebrows. They claim their dignified brows were the talk of the town among the ladies. The fourth and fifth portrait should have the same eyebrows. Oh, fourth and fifth. Okay. But they had the same eyes. This can't work. Like, along with the same nose. This is wrong.
How about this?
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't work.
Some puzzles are simply impossible.
This one's impossible. It's true, Luke. How did it tell me? The man in the fifth portrait is wearing a blue cap. However, the man in the second portrait never went anywhere without his red cap. The ladies love the man's caps. Okay, what did I have? Blue. Red. Okay. Blue and red. Perfect. Alright. Well, this isn't right, though.
I think this is right.
What?
I
But
knew I could do it.
they have eyes and the eyebrows the same. Or sorry, he has... I swear they changed the pictures on me. No, I put them in this order at one point. I didn't click submit, but I put them in this order at one point, and I was like, this isn't right. This wouldn't work. Fine, I'll admit it. I was going crazy. Sure, it's fine. Dad's right. Dad's right. I wonder what features they share with the current generation. Well, why didn't I think of that? Right then, back to work. Thanks for your help. Good luck with your investigation. I didn't earn that. I don't think that wall will be breaking anytime soon. That's what they all say. I can't ignore an archway like that. Photo time! I love places like this. They're so exciting. Can't deny that they have a certain rustic charm about them. Open your windows. Can't see far with all this fog, but it's still quite scenic. Oh, this winding path is really dramatic. Pose for a photo. It's too high for me. I'll get dizzy if I look down at the river. Okay. Intriguing. So this is how the land lies. I didn't think the lake would be quite this big. Quite this big. The boat piers are here, 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 and up there. Okay. It says, Bucky gets you where you want to be in a flash. Did Bucky write that one himself? Bucky is a man of details. I'll bet he pays as much attention to his signs as he does to his boats. That reminds me. I've got a puzzle for you, Professor. Sign flipper number 45. This cafe sign has been turned around. The sign is made up of 9 panels. When one panel is turned over, the adjacent panels turn over with it. Touch the panels to turn them all around and display the sign correctly. Okay.
This took some creative thinking.
Boom. Got it.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
Look at me being accidentally smart. Correct. One possible solution is to touch the panels in the following order. Center, top right, top left, bottom right. Just in time for a cup of tea. I feel like I did the reverse of that. Interesting. Yeah, because I like hit the center last. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, what did you think? Just the thing to get those brain cells working. If you ever need a puzzle pick-me-up, just ask, Professor. She's like, no, I don't have any. Leave me alone. Never mind the other boats. I want to ride that one. Looks as if it's about to fall off. Only Bucky could come up with such an original decoration. So many colors. I know which one I'd pick. How does one manage to keep track of all these boats? You must have one for every occasion. And none of them are hint coin boats. Where's the hint coins? Bucky! Oh, I got one. Okay. I resist. I will resist. What a well-crafted dam. So this is how water flows into town. That explains the full canals. This dam is quite a marvel. It's almost like a fortress. Quick, man the turrets! There's a lot of water behind that. Big dam, little bridge. Pretty good composition. This looks like a good sturdy bridge. A lot of tourists line up for photos here. Compass. They didn't know where they were going. They went right in the water. That's wolves! Another hidden puzzle, if I'm not mistaken. Either or, 152. A weary old sailor is describing a special tool he uses when he's out in his boat. Sometimes when I'm out in my boat on a fine warm day, I get so tired. So I dig out a special tool, and suddenly you don't have to lift a finger to move my boat. You might think it's unfair, but nobody minds helping out an old man like me. What tool is he talking about? An oar? Oh, but like there's a... Is it A? Because I don't know if it's like... Nobody minds helping out an old man like me. So if it's kind of like a toy, then maybe whatever's in the water like nudges the oars and that moves the boats. I don't know how this one would work. This one doesn't make sense to me. This one, if the creature is small enough, would be in the hole and pulling the boat, but that seems like a stretch. I guess we'll go with A, and then D would be like the obvious one, but he doesn't have to,
be sure.
He would have to lift a finger for that.
A little more thought is in order.
The tool you're looking for, it makes it so I don't have to do any work at all, except set it up and go. Like, this is the one that most stands out. We'll go with C.
This took some creative thinking.
No.
What could have gone wrong here?
What is E? Like, it would just sit there. It wouldn't go either side. And B has also got similar problems. But I feel like with B, they might put it somewhere you're not expecting on the ship, and then it's like... I don't know. I was like, okay, so it's not D, because that would require him to be putting work in, so it's either B or E. Are we brute forcing our way through puzzles right now?
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Yes, we are.
A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
Please explain. Oh. You're right. That's the tool I use when I want to sit back and let someone tow the old boat for me. I just hook it over the edge of some... I just hook it over the edge of each boat, easy as that. Ah, that brings us up to speed. Okay. Whoa. Well, at least this place isn't dilapidated and ostentatious. I need to go up the stairs. By the rust coating it, I'd say it's almost an antique. Doesn't look like the Specter had any part in this one. Better wash our hands after handling these rusty gates. Keats. Okay. That's what I thought. Just checking. It's all covered in creepers. Creepy. This garden has gone untended for a while, it seems. Unintended. Used to be really nice. When the Fire Nation attacked, it was terrible. It's not working. That's a sorry excuse for a windmill. Certainly contributes to the gloomy atmosphere. It's a shame to leave these magnificent grounds untended. Could have been the place for a perfect garden. It used to be, but it's fallen apart since Mr. Bard's death. Well, we'll have to make our way through to reach the manor. Overgrown garden. 46. My brain's like 146. There is no 1. The garden at Bard Manor has grown so thick that it's nearly impassable. Fortunately, a sign tells you how to navigate your way through it. It reads, walk on every square in the garden only once, going in numerical order from 1 to 8. Can you get to the goal from one of the starting points? Ew. Aha. Okay. Wait a minute, what's this? What's this? What happened? Oh yeah, I doubled up on counting there. Hang on, okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta-da! Yeah, I was like, this is confusing. I had to reverse engineer it from the goal.
This took some creative thinking.
Yay!
No puzzle is without an answer.
Correct. By starting at the garden, on the left side of the... By starting at the entrance on the left side of the garden, it's possible to step through every series in order. Head on to Bard Manor. Scrubbed. Right, here we are. Let's move on. Heck, wait, Professor, I'm caught on this bush. Are you alright, Emmy? Hang on. How? This manor better be worth it. This manor better be worth it. With a little bit of work, one could grow anything in this rich soil. No sense in lingering here. Let's move on. Not yet, you don't, because we're running out of time. This is a garden. It's so overgrown it looks like a forest. Is it just me, or is it really cold here? It's sad to see such a grand garden left in this condition. Alright, we're out of time. I spent a lot of time on those puzzles.